CASA deposits has crossed 2 lakh crore. It's a real milestone for us. And the CASA and the total savings deposit is 1.7 lakh crore. And the CASA has been at 41%, which is consecutively for 4 years above 40%. Cost to income ratio has declined from 46.74% to 44.94% in March 16. I would also like to put across the strengths of the bank. It has not only, it comes as an internally very robust bank with 121 years of operations. The CASA share is a great strength for us. The operating profits of over 10,000 crores for consecutive 5 years. Consistently high NIMs, share of small ticket advances moving to 57% of the total advances, customer base of almost 10 crores, and the touch points nearing 7,000 number, along with the touch points through the business correspondence at almost 8,000. On the business performance, the global business of the bank has been at 9.65 lakh crores with a growth of 9.5% over the FY15. Domestic business has grown by 9.2% at 8.53 lakh crores. Overseas business at 1.12 lakh crores has moved up by 11.2%. The share of the overseas business for the bank has always been hovering around 11-12, and it continues to be at 11.6%. The global deposits, as I mentioned earlier, has crossed 5.53 lakh crores with a growth of 10.3%, and net advances at 4 lakh 12,000 crores has grown by 8.4%. The CD ratio is at 74.55%. The CASA deposits have improved, as I said, crossed 2 lakh crores, have moved to 2 lakh 5,000 crores with a growth of 11.9%. And the core component of this, the savings, has reached 1.7 lakh crores with a growth of 12.8%. The bank, as you all know, has moved away from working on the terminal numbers to the average numbers for the last few quarters, with a lot of emphasis coming on the average numbers, which drive consistency and robustness of business. So in terms of that, on an average basis, that too daily average basis, the global business has been at 8.76 lakh crores with a growth of 10.2%. The average growth is better than the absolute growth, which will give us the headway to grow better during this year. Overseas business has been at average business has been at 1 lakh 4,000 crores at 22% growth. The global deposit on an average basis was at 5 lakh 9,000 crores with a growth of 12.5%. Net advances at 3.66 lakh crores has been at 7.2%. The CASA deposit on an average basis was at 1 lakh 73,000 crores at 9.8%, and savings on an average basis was 1 lakh 51,000 crores with 9.6% growth. We have taken certain approach to the deposit growth, which I would like to mention to you. The first and foremost is the emphasis on the stable deposit. So we are working on an average mechanism. Least dependence on bulk deposits, which you will see in the graphs and the representations that would come later. Emphasis on low-cost deposits, that CASA will be a dominant factor, which has been at 40% and continue to grow above that. Aggressive saving deposit mobilization at 12.8%. Another big focus we have is conversion of zero balance accounts under financial inclusion into value accounts, and this has been contributing to a good number in terms of accounts. We have had 1.3 crore PMJDY accounts open. The balance is about 1,612 crores, and the average balance in each of these, the average balance per account comes to 1,000, maybe 250, 260 crores, which is really good from a zero balance to a balance consistent balance of 1,260 rupees. So this is another focus area where we are trying to convert these into the low-cost deposits with sufficient balances. Moving on to the deposits performance, as I said, the global deposits have grown by 10.3% at 5.53 lakh crores. CASA deposits have grown at 2.05 lakh crores with 11.9%. The CASA percentage, as I mentioned, to domestic deposits has been 40.57 in 15. In December it was 40.38. Now it is 41.63, which gives a lot of robustness to create low-cost resources. Term deposit, we have made a deliberate attempt to have retail term deposits and move away from bulk, which has resulted in term deposit number of 3,47,000 crores with a growth of 9.4%, and with a view to consistently grow on this front and also save the cost on deposits. The bank has attempted at 7 times in the year the decline in interest rates on these deposits, which has helped us to contain the cost of deposits. The differential rate of deposits, which is the the bulk deposits, has come down to 1,354 crores to that which only is 0.24% of the deposits, which is very, very nominal, a very nominal balance compared to the size of the bank. So I think I'm not able to show you a graph, but what we were in March 13 was 12.5% of the deposits was coming from the high cost deposits. Today, as I mentioned to you, the high cost deposits constitute only 0.24%. That has been the reduction that has been consistently brought down. At the same time, now there is more aggression on bringing these numbers. So if I have to tell you, in March 13 we were 12.5 and today we are 0.24. So that is an evidence of the bank's focus to grow the low cost deposits.